Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Delilah Rose, coming with your weekly reading for Sagittarius, July 10th through the 16th, 2022. Just giving it a quick shuffle here. Please like, share, and subscribe. We're going to jump right into this reading. Let's get some overarching messages for you. Sagittarius, Sagittarius, Sagittarius. Take a deep breath. A deep breath brings clarity, right? It brings clarity to your thoughts. It brings clarity to your spirit. Taking a time out. We have storytelling here, and I think that either you are wanting to be a writer or you have something important to say, but it's very emotional for you, and so you need a timeout. We need to think about what we're going to say. Whether you choose to be a writer or you have to say something, let's just take time to calm ourselves um, and work through it, right? I don't know why I looked at the bottom, but you have body and soul here, and I like that. I also want to pull out that there's a seven on this card and there's a seven on that card, so we want to look up double sevens or the angel number 77. I think that it's very important what you're going through, and it's very important for you to tell your story, whatever that is. I think it's going to bring a lot of healing to you in terms of your heart chakra here because we do have a green heart there, and then it's body and soul, mind and spirit go right behind that. Let's give this a quick shuffle. So, if you have any questions, please leave me a comment. I love to interact with people. If you have questions about the decks I'm using, I don't always list them because I have so many decks. It gets a little crazy. But if you're interested in whatever deck I'm using, just drop me a comment. I will respond. Let's take a walk. Knight of Wands. Six of Pentacles. The Tower. Yeah. I think whatever you're going to speak has the power to change things and to change things drastically. And this is why we want to put some thought into what we're discussing here. You have the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom. I think that you're trying to move on. You know, when I see pentacles, it can be money, but also when I see pentacles, it can be spirit also because it's a grounding. It's an element, an important element. They all are. But grounding to me and being spiritually grounded is the foundation. So for me, pentacles are our foundation card here. So taking a walk, right? You have the Knight of Pentacles here and you have the Knight of Wands. If I'm reading this in terms of business and career, I think that you are chasing something. And that could be in telling your story. It could be in telling your truth at work. And it could be you, not to, I don't want to say demanding, I want to say um, you expressing, you expressing your value, right? Because pentacles are value. So I think that we need to take a deep breath. We need to center ourselves and we need to tell our story and let people know how valuable you truly are and that you know your worth. So you are definitely moving towards something here. We have the Wands card, which is our passions, our work passions, and we have the Knight of Pentacles. So we're chasing something that's going to bring us more money, and we're going to also um, follow our dreams with this. You have the Six of Pentacles here, and Six of Pentacles is a balance card. I don't know if you can see that scale in there. Right. So Six of Pentacles is a give and take. It can be related to charity, but I also think this is in relation to an energy exchange with your current employer, um, or whoever you're working with. I think that there needs to be an exchange of my labor for the right amount of money, and they need to be on an equal playing field, if not in your favor. So I definitely think this, for many of you, this is you asking for a raise at work or asking for a promotion at work. For some of you, it's going to be okay, but for some of you, it may not. It may challenge you to move on, right? This is what this Tower card is. Maybe you weren't ready to move on. Maybe you're hesitant to move on or fearful, and I think this is your breaking point here. It's not a bad thing. I think you've just reached that where you are looking, right? Let's get to that center card, that two of wands. You are looking beyond what you currently have. I like that this is a heart because it's following your heart's passions. You are listening to yourself and knowing your worth. For many of you, it's going to be a moment where, this is not going to work and I need to seek something else. For many of you also, you're going to get what you're worth, right? So someone's going to see you and value you and don't want you to leave. So this is a twofold. If they value you and they give you your equal pay, that's wonderful. If they don't, I'm not telling you to quit. I'm telling you to shop around until you find something that's worth your time and effort here. It's going to take a lot of faith on your part. Like, you're really going to have to just take the leap. Take the leap to tell your story and try to do it without getting too emotional. That's why we want to take that deep breath. We don't want to we don't want to talk in anxiety. Sometimes when you're anxious and you start talking, people don't hear you. They hear your anxiety and they may say you're babbling. And I don't know why that's coming to mind. We don't want you to babble. We want you to speak clearly and speak your intentions out there. But you are going to move beyond what you're getting. So either you're going to get a pay raise or you're going to move to something greater, which I think is wonderful. If I wanted to turn this into the relationship read, right, you can do the same. You can take some of these readings and turn it into your particular dilemma. So let's just say I wanted to hear love. You going after your passions and speaking your truth and asking your partner for equality in your relationship. You're going to receive it or it's going to end. Either way, the message is the same. You are demanding your equality, your exchange, right? Because relationships are an exchange. It's an exchange of love, time, patience. Yeah, things are coming to an end. You're going to take the Seven of Swords and you're taking the blindfold off and you're taking the shackles off and you're going to move forward. This 10 of Wands saying, you know what? This is the ending, right? Tens are completion. You are completing a cycle here. And you're going to be able to be this King of Cups and take your power back from people, whether it's a relationship or whether it's work. You're taking your power back. At the bottom of this deck here, let's take a look. It's the Emperor, the King of Kings here. That is the spirit we want you to invoke by taking your power back. Your angel card is prioritize, which goes very well. Taking a deep breath, planning your story out. I love this. Archangel Metatron, focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. And I love this. Compassion for yourself especially. Archangel Zedekiel, soften your heart with respect to this situation and all people involved, including yourself. Soften your heart to you. Know your self-worth. Take a deep breath. It's going to be okay. And that is your reading. I'm Delilah Rose. Thank you for joining me.